Hey, welcome back everybody. We're in All the Mods 5. My name is Beckett, and today we're gonna start doing our terraforming to get this flat enough to put the lighthouse on. When I build normal houses, I kind of do like a raised foundation, a little bit log and beam, but this is a little different, and I think doing it on something flat would work out a lot better. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut it all down so that we're we're a full block above the water line. We're eventually going to put a wall around most of this that will prevent hostile mobs from swimming in, and it will be exactly the height that the ground is at, so it won't interfere with the view. But what I wanted to check out really quick before we got into this, because this is a lot of dirt. um, There's an item from Silence Tools called the excavator, and what I believe it does, I believe it's kind of a port of the excavator from Tinker's Construct, which is like that hammer we built, but instead of doing stone in a 3x3, this does dirt in a 3x3, and that will come in pretty handy. So let's see if I got any fancy metal to make this out. I don't know what anything is right now. I don't mind telling you. We got refined back. Pretty good. I moved everything out from there because I'm going to be digging it up. I'll be sad to see the little box go, but I'll be happy to see our own little version of the Great North Light rise into the sky. Let's see, what was I doing? We were going to make some of those. I probably have those iron tool rods somewhere, but I don't know where, so we'll just make them. Fine. Iron we have. We'll just make some of these rods, and we'll put the tool together. How do we actually use this? I bet I can guess. I've done this enough times. I'll bet it's the ingots going. Yep, sure enough. Very intuitive mod once you get used to it. Pretty cool. So that's just it without a Dirt Mover 9000. Here sounds promising, doesn't it? Let's see how we do. I think it will be possible too, right? Oh, it sure does. Look at that. Yeah. Okay, we'll have this shaved down in no time. And the other thing that, well, really the only thing that I've been doing, I haven't played that much since the last episode, but I did get my farm on a little bit, as promised. I always think that smoke is like a mob or something when I catch it out of the corner of my eye. As you can see, we got a good amount of stuff in the storage drawers here, decent variety of food. We have quite a few now. What do we got? 15 of these Infernium seeds, and I've been growing those with the little watering can here. And you can watch the growth ticks get applied. It doesn't get up. There goes one right now. You don't get the little green sparklies, but these move along pretty quickly. What you don't get are the seeds. I think I can say that definitively at this point. We have gotten a few more seeds over here. We're starting to build up an amount of this stuff, which is going to be very nice once we go ahead and get most of it's not in here. It's in some chest over there, because of course it is. Kind of have us set up well for at least laying out the basic frame of the lighthouse. So that's where we are. I'm going to go ahead and move a lot of dirt and cut down some trees, and then we'll be back. So shaving that down took no time at all. No time at all. We're back so early for two reasons. First of all, I've filled up the storage drawer here that we were using for cobble. 2,048 pieces of cobblestone. That's 32 stacks. Now you can see what I did to access that was shift right click. You can see we have 7 upgrade slots here. And what we do with these things, if we search for storage drawers, I did not see the upgrades I was expecting to see there. Let's try that a different way. Yeah, no. Yeah, here's what I'm looking for. So you can put these in any order, and you can add as many of them as you have slots for. So if you're really rich, I guess emeralds aren't really that big a deal in this. Even diamonds. 16 times base value means that the base value is 32 stacks. So this would increase it 30. It would make it 32 times 16. Um, this here by 2 times base value. So it would be 32 stacks times 2, 64. We're gonna go for the iron because I have a iron is way less precious right now than obsidian is. I can just mine them. I just have it. The way you make the upgrades is not very hard. First thing you need to make the upgrade is a storage drawer, which you make with the chest and the 6 planks, the iron acacia wood. Then, to make the upgrade, what you do is you surround this with sticks, right? And it gives you 4. I'm used to it only giving me 2. I'll take 4. I'll use them. And then in this case, the iron template is just like this. I'm also used to it being 4 iron ingots. This is a very friendly recipe. These, I believe, you shift right click in there. Oh, no, you're right clicking in there. And when you shift right click, you can see it in the storage spot. And I can now put all that in there. Now it's got 2612 in it. I'll be able to get 8,000 some in there. The other thing that I noticed as I was just starting to shave this down, really fast, it's so satisfying. Make an excavator. They're pretty good. Boom, 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 boom. They're as much fun as the hammers are. A really neat little toy here. Never made one before. Kind of missing out. Don't be like me. Don't miss out. One of the things I noticed as I was taking down all of this stuff is that I was dropping a lot of torches. I had lit this whole place up to make it safe, and turn on the light level overlay. It's still, I'm not getting any. I'm getting a few, and getting a few. Oh yes, we're getting spots from off. There's a way to extend the range on this light level overlay. I forget how. But, I'm going to want to be working through the night on this. I'm not going to want to stop every 12 minutes or whatever to sleep. So I thought I'd make us something to help us out with that. Or do something that I believe will help us out from that. From, what mod is it? It's a mod I've never used, like many in this pack. Ooh, Feral Flare Lantern. Nice. The Mega Torch. It's quite expensive. It's 3 torches, 2 wood blocks, 2 blocks of gold, and 2 diamonds. But what I have been given to understand is that this item, when placed, it doesn't light up in a huge area, but it prevents hostile mobs spawning, supposedly for 64 blocks in every direction. And I could really use that if I'm going to be out here working at night. So we have the gold. And we have the diamonds. We certainly have the wooden torches. So I can't think of a good excuse to not do this. So we're gonna do it. I'm gonna try it out from the Torchmaster mod. Oh, we don't have the blocks equipped yet. Now we do. Poisoner's Staff. Frozen. I don't know what so much of this stuff is. We're gonna find out. We're gonna make most of the things. Okay, so let's see how this works. Like right now, light level overlay, and I don't know if this works with light level overlay, but it thinks that mobs can spawn over here, right? So if we were to take this and put it 64 blocks back from here, where do we go? That's 2. Zoom in our map a little bit, see where we want to go. So we're in this chunk. We got we'll say 4 blocks. So we want to go that at the each block is 16 squares. So if we place it in the middle over here, this should, assuming that it works and I understand it, this should stop hostile mobs from spawning on almost our entire isthmus. We'll get some back here, maybe. So let's see, whatever, past the same one with, just past that weird tree, that weird nether tree. Well, let's see, a couple more yellow spots for mobs to spawn when it's dark. So we'll put this down here. Quite big. Well, light level overlay doesn't seem to know. Maybe neither does the game. So it's getting almost dark. Let's cut down some more wall here, and see what happens. I can't tell you how satisfying this is. Ah. Whoops. I have to use the hammer. I'm running around with too many tools here. Got stuff all over. I'm not used to seeing it. Messing me up. Messing me up, folks, I tell you. Alright. Just, oh, went a little too far there. That's fine. A little too excited there. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Oh, that's satisfying. Crunch. Absolutely love it. 10 out of 10. Great tool. I'm sitting in my small chair today because my cat Alois wants to sleep in the nice big chair. What would be the best way to observe this? We know mobs could spawn over there by the Botania setup, so we get our bed on us just in case we need to duck into the remains of our little box here. All we really got down here now is just some more cobblestone. I'm still taking the cobblestone out of here. Should have gotten into storage drawers a little earlier. That's okay. Alright. Getting kind of dark. If mobs are going to spawn. They should start spawning soon. It'd be really nice if they didn't. Now, I don't really know how this mod works. Yes, it's still dark. I don't know if it like does it all the way up to the sky. Like I don't know if I'm gonna get phantoms with this thing. I don't know if it's gonna prevent mobs from spawning, you know, in like a roofed area, like a cave, for instance. I just don't know. It's such a small mod that it only had like a couple, like 3 items, I think. Let's see how many items it has. Okay, it has 4 items. Flare lantern, frozen pearl, the mega torch, the dread lamp. I thought there was something in this mod that would something in that mod that was a block that you could power with coal. It would like place torches for you. I don't know, folks. I'm not seeing any hostile mobs. I think we got a winner here. I didn't do something ridiculous. End up on nope. We're in good shape. So I am going to continue to work through a couple of nights here. Probably not that many. This is not going to take me very long. Yeah. Big, huge torch made out of diamonds. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's great. Okay, I'll take it. Alright, I'm going to shave the rest of this down and cook up some more diorite, either with the mana or harvest it in the farm. And then we'll get ready to lay out the tower of the lighthouse and the original keeper's house. What it looks like to me was that there was a small keeper's house off it, and then they built a much larger one, like big enough to hold 2 families. Nice big keeper house. That's part of why we're doing it. So we'll be back when when all this geography is history, I guess. Folks, we're back. I haven't slept in 3 Minecraft days. I have not seen a phantom. I haven't seen a single mob spawn where I expected them not to spawn. I saw like some on the island across the way. So that big old torch. 18 gold ingots, 2 diamonds. It's worth it. Totally worth it. Shade this down completely. Felt like it took no time at all. See the remains of our little original base. Probably gonna turn into a basement of some kind. But what we're gonna do now, oh, I found out, you actually do get the Prudentian seeds from, from harvesting the crops on the properly fertilized land. I just had incredibly bad luck. So, there's that. But we're gonna whip ourselves up a little bit of diorite and take a look at what our options are. As you can see in NEI, we got options with diorite, so let's find out what we can do, what it all looks like. And a little bit more. You know, I was worried about the mana generation with that little Botania setup over here, but what I was worried about was losing the coal, having it despawn, because so many of them were getting put down there, but we are getting a pretty good amount of mana. Much faster than I suspected, so we may move to, in fact, let's just get that set up now. That'll give us a good amount of diorite to get started with. We're going to take a couple stacks of this stone and cook it up into smooth stone. I moved a few of the machines out here so that I could still, smelt stuff up similar. These things do not retain their power when you break them. These things you can just take out, and they do retain their power, so that's one thing that I learned today. I don't think I've ever broken a silence machine before. This is only the first time I've used them. So over here we've got our stone cutter from vanilla Minecraft. We also have the sawmill from Corel Woodcutter. And this works just exactly the same. Whoops, took them all. Works just exactly the same as the stone cutter, except it's for wood. So you can all your different cherry stuff there that you can make. Our diorite options, we got quite a few. We got the regular, we got the smooth, we've got this, what is it, chiseled. We got the bricks, which I really like. We got the pavement, which is gonna be nice. The pillar, we'll see. These vertical half slabs are wonderful, and they're just wonderful. And these are just like little, you know, tiny little posts that you can put up. We'll take a look at some of those. So let's start. Let's just make. We know what the polished looks like. We know what the regular looks like. We should place these in the world. Get a nice, good look at them. We got that. We got that. What else do we have? What else we got? One of these. One of these. One of these. Uh-huh. And we'll take one of these out too. Take one of these out. Just see what they do. See how they are. Okay, those are nice. And that's kind of nice. Those are a little too... we might find a use for those. We'll see. They're awfully classical looking. That we're going to use. And let's take a look at some of these slabs. I think this is just... Yep, just a... Yeah, that's going to come in handy. As for these things, let's... Yeah, okay. They're like walls that don't connect to each other, I guess. Oh, that's nice. A little different shape. Alright, so I think we're going to be going... For the base of this thing, we're going to be going heavy on the bricks. I'm going to want to take some dirt over there and fill some of that in. We'll make a bunch of bricks. A bunch of these diorite bricks to start with. We'll just fill some of this in. I'm going to leave the little stairwell, definitely. This is going to be the, probably a basement of some kind. You can actually place blocks 3 down if you're sneaking. It's handy. Alright. How far back do we want to be back far enough that it's not obnoxiously close to the shore exactly. A weird place for a lighthouse, really. Strictly speaking, if we were being truly nautical, we'd have it like over here or something. But we're not, so it's fine. You know, we'll actually build it just a little back from where we were. So we're going to start out by laying out the tower here. I think that'll give us enough room. 8 might be a little much. That's going to get awful wide. We'll go with 6. And then 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. This is truly riveting content right here. Yeah. It's gonna be big, but that's okay. It's a little bigger than I meant to make it. We ran out. Alright. Now we're not going to make it all out of this brick stuff. We're going to use the other block so it has some variation to it. And we're going to try to do some stuff with windows. There's a mod in here, I believe, called Macaw's Windows. And I have no idea what it does. So we're going to check it out for a little bit. One Minecraft circle. And then the original Keeper's house will be probably in a different block, but it'll come off right like that. Yeah. So let's see what's up with these Macaw's mods real quick. Let's see if we can figure them out without looking anything up. They've got like bridges, like all these doors, which I really should have. What do you use that for? Oh, okay. Nice. Those are quite nice. We're definitely gonna have a use for those. A lot of drawers. Got a bunch of furniture from them. So that's kind of nice. But where are these? What on earth is this? Alright. Okay. You go, Macaw. We're gonna be using this roof stuff too. This is gonna be pretty wild. So we can make these tiles. Actually have a peak. Yeah. Gray roof tile, outer oak. Okay, so you can do that. Where are the windows? Here we go. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a window hammer. That sounds useful. I wonder what that's for. Maybe we better make one. Just this is night 4. This will be the moment of truth with the phantoms. That thing prevents phantom spawning. I'm gonna be a very happy gamer. I don't mind the phantoms, but when you're building, oh dear. I can give you a hard time. Alright, we got a window hammer. I don't know what it's supposed to do. Oh, we got parts. What else do we have? The windows themselves. Gothic windows. Alright, y'all. I have no idea. We're just gonna let's make one of these center bar windows. Just for fun here. So you need 8 window bases, which is apparently 2 panes of glass and some sticks. I think we can about handle that. Just make ourselves up some glass panes. And no? No. That's how you do it. Always use NEI, folks, or JI, or whatever it's called this week. Acacia planks. These are all window bases. And you just need a set of acacia planks? Really? Oh, very inexpensive. I feel like I'm getting a lot out of this here. We're going to take 2 panes of glass and apparently turn them into 4 nice looking windows here. 8 nice looking windows. 8 of them. Now, how are they placed? Okay. Oh, phantom spawn. Okay. So, mobs don't spawn on the surface, apparently. That's okay. We'll kill a phantom. Now we're gonna go to bed. I really like the phantoms. And just the sound effects, the way they look. They're not quite like anything else in the game. I guess that's a downside for some, but, you know, I think they're fine. They add something to it. Makes the night a little more dangerous. I feel like back in the early days of Minecraft, I was really scared of the dark, and then it became, you know, especially like once you get things lit up or those crazy torches, it became kind of a palette shift. I better pick up that arrow. I don't have enough to just be doing pot shots. Did I hit him? No way. Well, I don't see the arrow. Maybe I hit him. Let's take a look at those parapets while we're at it. I want to know what that's all about. How do we make those? Stick and planks. Let's see what these do. Thought I took all of the acacia. I did not. Alright. This is not super complicated, which is a thing I appreciate. What do you just put them down? Oh, right. Okay. I am not hitting the parapet at all. And the hitboxes on these are a little counterintuitive, but... Okay, so that's what happens if you try to place it on the top of the block. Okay. There we go. The hitboxes on these things are really weird. But if you try to put it like down here, that's when you get it where you want it to go. And that's quite nice. Yeah, okay, so we know what we're doing with windows here. Nice. I think we're not going to want them right there. Let's see what happens. How do I use this hammer on it? Oh my gods. We can open the windows. Can we close them? Can't open them from either direction. Doesn't break. I like that. Place two next to each other. Oh wait, that's not what the hammers do. Do they open out? Does it matter how you place them? You have to place them from the inside for them to open out. Something we shall also learn. Yeah. Okay, so they open opposite the side you put them on. Okay, I put that one down like more on that side of the block. I'll put this one down by itself more on that side of the block. This one more on that side of the block. No, that doesn't seem to be what it is. Put this one like all the way on the edge. No. Weird. Alright, so the one thing I don't understand is the logic of how the windows open. But it seems fine. These are an improvement. These look great. I like everything about this. Those also have odd hitboxes. Maybe it's... I'm sure there's some reason for it. So what we would want then, if we were going to have a nice big window over here, let's not use these little ones. Let's see what these big ones are all about. We'll take acacia plank tall window. So we just need acacia plank windows. The window center bar base. Interesting. Is the right one? Is that what? Acacia plank window. Center bar base. How do you make the center bar base? Using up all our sticks. Okay, so we want this thing, right? So we need this. I see. I see. Okay. So we make this first, and then we make this out of it. I don't even need them for this. Oh, whatever. It don't matter to me. So if we want this, oh, we don't have enough of them. We need more. We need more sticks, folks. The things you run out of in modded. Alright, that'll get us up to 10. That's good. So we need these. I lost my place. Let's see. If we wanted this kind of window, we need these. And then we just stack them like this, I guess. And okay. Yeah, like I would have expected this to use the what do you call it? I lost track of it. This thing, the center bar window to make center bar windows. But that's not the way this works. So if we were going to take this and use it, I'm gonna screw that up a lot before I get used to it. On the block, second. All right. Now, should we have this on both sides? I don't think we should. I don't think that's how those work. This COVID-19, I haven't been outside in so long, I forget what windows look like, apparently. You can open them. These open in. I thought I broke it. I did not. Okay. What if I put them on now? There we go. Now it's open now. Finicky to get. Okay, you gotta get them on the bottom half. Nope, you don't. I'm just terrible at it. I'll put another one over here. I think the theme for this is starting to come together. Put another one over here. Put another one over. Oh, we don't need one there. That's where the wall's gonna be. I'll put another one around here. Cartman might say. I don't actually like South Park. Some of it stuck with me from back when I used to watch that kind of thing. So I guess the other thing we want some more parapets. And we want to use these too, because these are quite nice. Yeah, alright, so I'm gonna make the first level of this lighthouse. We'll be stacking these on top of each other so that we have nice wide floors. And we'll see. That might be it for this episode. If I run in, not the longest episode in the world, I know, but I feel like we got a lot done here. Know what we're doing. I'm going to go ahead and build the first story, and I will see you all in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope y'all have a lovely evening, or day, or both, and goodbye.